adding ideas and solutions to the real estate sector through exchange of innovative ideas. And I am happy to inform us that we have recorded success. The first edition, we had only 150 participants. And at the last edition, Earth 2024, we had about 400 participants. Today, we have over 2,000 participants, both physical and online. And I think, looking at this geometric growth in the number of participants that we've had year on year, we can comfortably say that it has been a success, and we are determined to continue to sustain it into the future. This year's
you won't be surprised that number one on the list will be infrastructure. Number two on the list, if you want to ask me, is still infrastructure. And if you still want it number three, I'll still tell you that number three is still infrastructure. Now, if anybody is in doubt, I will remind you to look at the Lekki Express Road. God bless 30 years after. I'm sure even another Japanese of your ceremony would not have imagined that kind of development. So please, a round of applause for him. That shelter. It means almost everybody, irrespective of status, will need a house. So affordability is a problem, and I'm sure by the time the panel come forward, they will give us a very beautiful ideas on how to achieve that. Then technology. Gone were the days when everything is big.
For those wonderful thoughts. With this piece to time, investments of Babin Boasho has been a close technology for quite a long time. And he shared this very big announcement. And that announcement is to give us an idea when Odua Investment Limited will be listed on the stock market. Please,
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my dear brother, I told him that he had a doctorate degree, he used to use it, but today I'm going to install that doctorate degree in him. Dr. Babatunde Raji Kaswara, CON, former governor of Lagos State and former minister of children. We call him Omolue Beta. So I want to thank you very much for today, because I remember when the MD of Wemabod called me and said they've sent a letter, they're trying to reach him. And he said, do I know him? I said, don't worry, it's my brother. I have no reason to get, because we found out that our father and son, although they were saying that Wemabod is well and is well, but it's possible that they became our son anyway. So how can we be competing in the real estate market? It doesn't make any economic sense. And we took that bold decision. It was tough, but we took that bold decision. And today, we have no reason to regret that the decision is a good decision. And I want to commend my colleagues on the board of Odua. Because don't forget that on the board of Odua, we are all interested parties. It's owned by the fourth largest economy in Africa, the sixth southwest state, the most progressive state in Nigeria. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, you know southwest, you know what it means. Like somebody said, that Odua is the only existing investment company of the regional government that is still. So I welcome you all for today's event. We as Odua Investment Company Limited are committed to the investment and development of Nigeria real estate industry as a group. We believe real estate industry is an important part of the economy and business and the lives of the millions of Nigerians who own property or have dreams of doing so. Like Austin said, he wants to take the property in address. Don't worry, address Wemabod property. We are committed to the development of the real estate industry, and this commitment is inherited from the predecessors of both Odua Investment Company Limited and Wemabod Limited. The work done was our founding father, the God bless their souls, the likes of Papa Wolowo and Steve Akusola. They did a fantastic job, and that is the legacy. I think they deserve a round of applause wherever they are to make it successful in this country. I thank you and God bless.
His Excellency Dr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu on housing. Madam, are you in the hall as well? Doctor, thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you very much. And also, Dr. Adekunle Olayinka, FNSP, Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor in charge of Works at the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure.
I accepted the invitation. The only thing that I missed out, which I think is now too late, is to ask that this appearance be paid for. So that I didn't know when he started telling me how big the group had become. So way back I remember them as a very struggling enterprise. And Bimbo has brought his business experience, leadership capacity, with a very, very brilliant team to build back again, as it were. So I didn't know that they had become quite prosperous.
Where is the location in Nigeria where Wemabod can play and attract international visitors? Tell me the venue. We don't have. We do. Where is it? Lekki, Tinapa. Thank you very much. How do we get to Tinapa? How do we get to Tinapa? That's the point. So we need not just provide housing, but also we need to provide the locations for entertainment, the creative art, the industry, the hundreds, the millions that we have of our youth who are eager to find a place to express themselves. We need to build an opera house. Do we have anyone? Who is going to build the first opera house? Oh, you exist? I don't know. Why have I been living? Visited elsewhere. Oh, let's do that story for another day. Morocco, Casablanca. The best of the cities in the world are between North and East African corridor. None of the locations we have in Nigeria is listed. And anyone can dispute that. I'll leave it at that. Do you know why I said so? If you've been to the new Cairo, not on paper, you will understand what it means to have real estate. Why do you think the pharaohs put the Hebrews to work for hundreds of years? Outside agriculture, there's nothing else that creates jobs and help small and medium enterprises than real estate. There's absolutely nothing. Why do you think the Chinese keep building as if houses will go out of circulation? If you build a 100-story residential building of one room each, think about the tissue paper they will use in each room. The microwave.
Legacy as a pioneering force in the real estate industry. We started the year strong with the 2024 Real Estate Outlook, where thought leaders and industry experts uncover the challenges and the untapped potential shaping the real estate future.
Financial resilience has been a cornerstone of our success. We proudly secured the prestigious A- rating from August to April and successfully registered the 50 billion bond with Series 1 completed. This accomplishment highlights our strong financial performance and strategic initiatives.
Our commitment to progress was evident in the launch of major projects, including the Well, which is located in Marina, and Wemabod Serenity Estate at Ikocha. These projects set new standards.
Wemabod's leadership also stood out in the media space. Our managing director, Mr. Yemi Ejidiran, delivered valuable insights on the future of Channels Television.
Given its long history and experience in the real estate sector, I do believe that Wemabod is likely to continue to play a significant role in shaping the real estate market in Nigeria.
We are very early success stories between United and Focus. In 2024, our management retreat became a force for innovation, where ideas converge, bonds strengthened, and the next wave of leadership emerged.
2024 also marked the end of an era. We bid farewell to our chairman, Mr. Manuel F. Ntaya, managing director, Mr. Yemi Ejiduran, and company secretary, Mrs. Adeloye Okene. Their impact and contributions remain an integral part of Wemabod's DNA.
At Wemabod, our clients are the backbone of our success. In 2024, we honor their loyalty and trust during our annual moving forward, ready to push boundaries, inspire change, and continue our legacy of excellence.
As we reflect on our successes of 2024, I want to thank our partners, clients, and the entire Wemabod family for your unwavering trust and support. 2024 was a testament to the power of collaboration and our shared values. Looking forward, we are more committed than ever to transforming Nigeria real estate landscape and delivering world-class projects that enhance communities and build lasting legacy. Together, we will keep pushing boundaries, creating innovation.
One of the ways to encourage real estate sector in Nigeria development. How do you respond?
First of all, good morning everyone. One of the reasons your average person cannot actually purchase housing or purchase property is because there is no long-term, on my right said, he would love to see rents linked to the receipt of salary. So the same thing. Most people earn a salary or a wage on a monthly basis. And out of whatever it is they take home after taxes have been paid, they've got to provide shelter, they've got to provide food, they've got to provide school fees. And the rate is really personal. Personally, I think 7% is high. I don't think mortgage interest payments should be lower, it should be higher than maybe 2, 3, 4% over a period of 25 years. But all these things link back. They link back to things like, for example, long-term mortgage investment. So landlords feel they need to do this in order to actually get their work. And the reverse is also true. The landlord, well, there's also the fact that they want to get the money as quickly as possible, change it into a currency that is a little bit more stable than our flip-flopping naira, in order that there's, that they get some return on their investment. So our problems are many.
All right, I appreciate it. Let me ask you a question.
And this is what we have to say. Between Bauchi and Kigawa, we are having over 5,000 houses being developed. I would not like to mention the name of the organization, the federal government agency, and the houses are not able to
the rising inflation, forex fluctuation will definitely have an impact on how we operate our business as developers. Therefore, the strategies we might want to consider as developers or real estate investors are for us to be able to brace up for the policy shifts, which is inevitable. I would like to suggest 3 points.
Now, hold on a second. Will you please change the background? What is the... Okay, just a final picture. The group chairman.
Thank you very much. Mass housing and just let people live in there. They must be able to pay for it because they're using taxpayer money to pay for those houses. But you see, the good thing about this thing we are doing today is to create awareness about real estate. And I will tell you this. I mean, people are wondering what is Wemabod doing here. Udra is the whole owner of Wemabod. But we took a decision, and that was the best decision we took as a group, that all the real estate business of Kudua goes to Wemabod. And that's what we did in August 2022. And it has really been a fantastic one. So the event we are having today, which is the third one, really shows that people are getting aware. I remember when they started this, there was only 150 people at this camp. The next one was probably last year, which was done at Luzon. We have probably 500 people. But today, it's over almost 2,000 people are here. The hall is filled up. So people are now being aware of the importance of housing, real estate, and the responsibilities. But if you listen to the keynote speaker, he said something that how can someone be paying 3 years rent in advance? It doesn't make any economic sense. They're going to put pressure. That they should try to introduce, they are doing 1 year rent now in advance. They should try to introduce monthly rent. It's done all over the world. So that people that are working, it will reduce inflation, and people that are working will be able to afford to pay for those rents before, things. You see, the reason why people fail to pay their rent is because they cannot meet the demand. When you get your salary at the end of the month, you've paid 3 years rent, you are taking a loan to pay that, you need to service the loan. If you are paying as you get your salary on a monthly basis, it will reduce the burden on you, it will reduce the pressure, and you'll be able to be, as a family man, be able to meet your demands at home, and just make up your responsibility. And for women that are single or people that are not single, it will reduce the pressure on people, and you'll be able to plan your economic of skills and how you spend your money. That's the plan.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Very much.
From the deliberations in this event, what solutions do you think exist for the Nigerian society in dealing with real estate so that there will be total recovery of the economy and also good for the citizens?
Well, from the deliberations, I'm sure you listened to the speakers very well. The problems are what you're talking about first. What are the problems? We have problem of land issue. We have problem with getting CO4 and all that. We have issue of land grabbers. We have issue of corruption. And some of the government has a lot of role to play. Because when enabling laws are enacted to curb all these excesses, then you discover that there will be hope for the people, for the citizens. So majorly, the issue that we have, the issues that have been tackled by the government, is the government that is probably not looking in the right direction, or the right laws are not being made, or probably when the laws are made, they are not being enforced. So, in a nutshell, what we need is government to take more proactive ways, more proactive action, and ensuring that the real estate business is protected.
Thank you very much.